trees are just the slow motion explosions of seeds. Greetings gamers and welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm your host Connor Monroe, and gravity is always trying to take your pants off. Recently we've been tackling a lot of one specific series, and we've only done this with one other franchise that I can remember, that being Sonic. So why not get back to it and explore some of the terror that may unfold on your computer? Because that's what we're exploring with today's list of the top 10 scary Sonic fan games. Be sure you hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm sure we will get back to FNAF soon. Now, roll the intro. And at 10, Sonic.exe. Sonic.exe is an iconic EXE game and probably one of the most, or maybe the most, well known of all time. And it really started the EXE trend. We played Sonic.exe on the channel and Liam ended up falling off his chair because he was probably faking it, but everyone could already tell that because it was literally only static, Liam. Like, come on, you're not scared of static. Come on, mans. However, you know what happens. Sonic kills off every character as you play. There are supposed to be different endings, but everyone got the same one. The game is creepy, but specifically with the end image of the iconic, like, white Sonic creepy EXE character thing. Like, the game is based off a troll creepypasta, and the fact that someone actually made a game about it and it got so popular is actually quite interesting and amazing. When I troll, all I get is angry comments with people saying that Sonic is gonna be the best video game movie ever. Detective Pikachu is better, and it had Ryan Reynolds. And at 9, Five Nights at Sonic's. There you go, you can tag Five Nights at Freddy's now, we can get the views. Five Nights at Sonic's is clearly a Sonic parody game of the Five Nights at Freddy's series, where instead of FNAF characters, you avoid Sonic and Mario characters. Each game in the series mimics one of the FNAF games. The art style is very cartoonish and everything looks hand-drawn, and luckily it doesn't take away from the gameplay, it actually makes it better. However, the nights are pretty intense considering how almost everything is attacking you at once. But basically, everything FNAF is Sonic and Mario. The characters, the posters that actually change, and even the head mask thing you wear when you're hiding from Bonnie, it's Sonic's face instead of Freddy's. I like to think that I covered that area in like black face paint and then I had red pupils so that I could be Sonic.exe because that would scare every animatronic away. They have Super Sonic as an animatronic, as well as Sonic, Yoshi, Mario, and Tails replaces Foxy in Pirate's Cove. But for some reason Mario is wearing bunny ears. Like, why? Like, I know he's supposed to be Bonnie, but like, come on, really? He can't just be a Tanuki? And for some reason you need to survive until 8 AM, but I guess that's slightly more realistic, maybe? I don't know. I don't have a really conventional job. And at 8, Sonic Gather Battle. This fan game is infamous in the Sonic community for basically just being a Trojan virus in a form of a fan game. When installing the game, you need to give it admin permissions, basically making it the equivalent to your parent on your home computer, meaning it can do whatever it wants in any of your files. It was supposed to be another game to start off with, but it got cancelled when its sprites were stolen, but was revived into Sonic Gather Battle. Despite being released in 2016, the malicious effects were only noticed in 2017. The game has a DRM that will come into effect if you try to take the sprite. However, the game accesses multiple things games don't normally to assure that this doesn't happen. When launching the game, it will secretly load up the website whatsmyip.org and then send it to the creator. So now the creator of the game has your IP, which if you don't know is very bad news. It checks your Google history and it even monitors what you insert into search engines. If you even so much as look up something with the word cheat or hack with the game loaded, the game will shut down and activate the protection protocols, which essentially changes the game drastically, making it a real-life creepypasta. Oh, and you can't delete the game! Meaning you'll need to back up your computer before installing it and then reset it to that backup to remove it. But that means that you'd have to know all this beforehand. But at this point, the creator already has all your information, so what's even the point anymore? And at 7, Help Me. This game has to be one of the creepier ones on the list. I'm saying that because, well, the jump scare they show is very intense and there's actually a seizure warning in the game. There is Sonic gameplay for a little bit, but while that's going on in game, the game itself is accessing your computer and getting ready for one hell of a scare. Not on the levels of Gather Battle, mind you, but it still takes control of your computer. After giving you a game over screen, it jump scares you saying time to take control. As it does this, the game closes and opens as many notepad tabs as it can, all of them saying help me over and over and over again. While all of this is happening, the game also starts opening and closing your disc tray. So I guess it's not really that intense unless you have a disc tray, but oh my god, if you do, you're gonna be terrified. Because no other game does that, not even on this list. I've seen no other game take control of the disc tray like that, just pushing it in and out, especially if the game isn't a disc game. Does anyone still play disc games? I had like a folder full of them. Like at one point it was like a point and click Scooby-Doo. Oh my god, those games, the point and click Scooby-Doo adventures. Like Showdown and Ghost Town and Phantom of the Night. Oh my god, I miss those. Oh, I'll have to ask my father if he still has them because like I want to play them again. Nostalgia. I'm still a child. And at 6, Sonic Suggests. This game isn't intentionally scary, but with the models of the characters, I can't not include it on this list. This damn thing has got to be one of the weirdest fan games ever. With a full walkthrough of only 8 minutes, it starts you off in a city, then Eggman captures you with what looks like a cuboidal Pokeball while he does the Gangnam Style dance. Yeah, that one. This one. Right? That's it, right? From there, it's a world of 3D hell as you try to figure out what the hell you're supposed to do. Sonic doesn't even run in these games, he jogs and spins very, very slowly. You don't even need to bounce on the enemies, you just need to be involved warm and you're golden. It's weird, and if you really look at the models, you'll probably end up getting scarred for life. Don't get me wrong, I'm not hating, I couldn't make a game to save my life, but the fact that I can put it on this list because of the models is surely a cause for concern. If we can find pictures of the models, we will put them up right now because this is scarier than anything in Five Nights at Freddy's. And the camera angles are so bad. They end up putting you so far away that it looks like his name is Sonic the Ant. Why would you do this to Green Hill Zone, man? And at 5, Nightmare Beginning. This is what we should have been playing when playing Sonic.exe. Sonic.exe Nightmare Beginning is one of the best EXE Sonic games out there, being able to save every character and having different endings based off it. Fighting off Sonic EXE and even seeing him go supersonic is an incredible moment that most games shy away from since they just want to make a faithful recreation so that they can't have fans getting mad at them. But here, it pays off. The game was made using the idea that you have choice, where if you know what to do, you can get out as quickly as possible, and with your life still intact. It's not a faithful recreation of the creepypasta and actually starts a series of games dubbed Sonic.exe Nightmare version, with Nightmare Beginning being the first. If you're looking for a more faithful version, I suggest you check out number 4, Spirits of Hell. Made using the Sonic game engine, this game is a more faithful recreation of both the EXE as well as normal Sonic games in general, with the ability to have multiple endings, save characters, and the game even gives you choices where you can have the ability to help Sonic or run away before he can become possessed again. It's an incredible story and a version of Sonic EXE that everyone needs to play. This game was made with the idea that things could have been different instead of playing a linear game where you only have one outcome where you die every time. The game even has voice acting and promises you get the chance to play as Knuckles, Tails, Robotnik, Amy, Cream, Sally, and Sonic, which is a wide array of characters and has a DLC where you play as the villain known as EXELer in this game. It's an incredible version on a well-known classic, one that should be better known than the original, just saying. And at 3, Sonic.exe The Assault. A first-person horror survival Sonic.exe game. Nobody, and I mean nobody, expected this to be a thing. You're walking in a forest with a flashlight and then boom, Sonic.exe climbs down a cliff and appears right in front of your face. Seeing a game like Sonic.exe being brought into 3D space where you need to run in first person only makes the game more terrifying, and the thought of actually meeting this character in real life is something I don't want in my head. Especially when you have to use a flashlight in game but you have to keep refilling it, so that means you need to go find batteries and it just causes so much anxiety, especially when you run out, man. While it could do without the motion blur, the game still looks fairly well made and it's pretty spooky if I'm being honest. And at 2, My Roommate Sonic. This game needs to stop being a thing, because this game, while not intentionally creepy, is one of the worst things you will ever experience, and I do mean experience, because this thing will send you shooting out of your body and send you into another plane of existence, especially if you play it in VR. Yes, this game has VR compatibility with the Oculus. While not required, it will make your experience better in all honesty. In this game, you and Sonic are roommates watching TV, where you get a text from Dr. Robotnik asking if you told him how you felt. Robotnik then guides you through how to get Sonic to be with you, starting with tickling and then removing his shoe, and then tickling his foot, and then boom, you stare into each other's eyes until he makes a black hole with his face, and then you turn into a buff Sonic while running in Green Hill Zone. Is this what you wanted? Because I didn't. No. No, I want to go home now. Finally, in a number 1, Sonic Dreams Collection. Released in 2015, Sonic Dreams Collection claims to be a game found when the creator ordered a Dreamcast on eBay. The game contains 4 mini-games and is actually where you find Roommate Sonic. So if you want to play My Roommate Sonic, you'll need to have this game if you want to try it. But the other games are Make Your Own Sonic, a Sonic character customizer that was supposed to allow you to use that character in all other Sonic games, but it was abandoned, Sonic Movie Maker, where you are tasked with following Sonic through life while filming what he seems to be like a documentary of his prom night, following it with a Sonic love gathering, and then him giving birth to Tails. It's a lot. And don't forget Eggman Origin, an MMORPG where you play as your Make My Sonic character and feed Eggman worms that you pull out of the ground and then you ascend. What that means you'll need to figure out for yourself. If you want to play this, however, you'll need to find a username and password in the other games to get to use SegaNet. But I'll let you have fun with that. There we have it, friends, the top 10 scary Sonic fan games. What a nice break from FNAF, huh? Which of these games should we try on the channel, and have you played any of these for yourself? Let me know below, and on your way down, be sure you hit like and subscribe for daily gaming content and ring that bell to join the clan and level up. Thank you all so much for watching. I have been and shall remain Connor Monroe, and I'll see you in another video.